Hey, the love of God has got me clean. No old spies. That desert I was in was deep, so dry. But now I'm out here feeling free, so fly. I'm chilling in the shade. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. Lemonade. My Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. I watch my worries wash away. Lemonade. It's gonna be okay. I gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade with that living water. Spirit, Son, Holy Father, never thought he really got us. I guess he just forgot that God works everything for better. No matter what the weather, he knits it all together. Cozier than a sweater. I'm lighter than a feather. Just thinking about the things you've done. You mix the sorrow with the sweet, and that's the perfect remedy. The love of God has got me clean, no old spies. That desert I was in was deep, so dry. But now I'm out here feeling free, so fly. I'm chilling in the shade. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. Lemonade. My Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. I watch my worries wash away. Lemonade. It's gonna be okay. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. Sugar cane on a summer day. Ain't my Jesus better than the words I could ever say? Promise that the great, the good, the bad would come along. Cause if life is always easy, probably doing something wrong. He comforts in the sorrow, he's giving in the loss. He stole the shame I carried and wore it on the cross. Providing me a future and manna for today. Life tried to give me lemons, but my Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. My Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. I watch my worries wash away. Lemonade. It's gonna be okay. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. He's always making lemonade.
What is up? It's football season. You don't know. You got to listen to some Forrest Frank. He's been with a lot of songs. I played with Connor Price before too. So if you like Connor Price, he's been on some of his stuff. But I'm in the Forrest Frank right now. Very uplifting. Very cool. So listen, at 5 o'clock, 2018 Obsidian, because tonight on Hard Knocks, the Bucks play the Bills. It was the review of their preseason game where what's the Shiloh Sanders gets ejected and ultimately doesn't make the team. I don't know. I'm excited for this episode. Then next week will probably be the cuts and stuff. So it'll be cool. Paying attention to that too. If we do break more tonight, we'll probably talk a little bit about the cuts. I think that cut deadline's at 4 o'clock today. So if you don't know your team's cuts yet, you'll find out soon. And then also, just real quick, there is a celebrations box up now. I know they're getting pretty popular. They seem to keep getting hotter and hotter. So if you're interested in that, I have a winner take all there. But let's go ahead and rip some of this score I keep hearing about. Chris was the first one to tell me about how these blasters are just producing a lot of numbered content. I mean, you think about it. They're probably the best value in retail right now, if what I keep hearing is true, that there's a lot of numbered content, some patch cards and stuff like that, because they're not quite as much as, say, a Select or a Prism, which really haven't produced any numbered content. So, even the best card, and this is why we haven't done a lot of Select retail, a lot of Prism retail, because the best cards you can get out of a lot of their packs have been, the most valuable cards, $80 out of it. And now I'm talking about 2024, and I'm just I don't know that I want that to be the chase. Now, if there's numbered content, and again, I haven't seen any numbered content out of the Prism ones. I don't think we've pulled any numbered content out of the select ones. But if you can pull 1 of 1s or out of 10s or out of 5s, we know how those cards can do. So, especially rookies and stuff. So we'll do that. And I'm sure it's going to be a little quiet now. People driving home from work. But if you can chat, please feel free to jump in and chat. I got to tell you, fantasy, every night I've been doing drafts. If I don't have one of my official leagues, I'm doing a lot of Yahoo leagues. And I'm doing multiple breaks a day. Because in the morning, I'm doing a Underdog. If you don't know about Underdog, hit me up. I'll get you a referral code. This guy has moved up on the draft board so much. What up, Jamie? To the point where I'd say he wasn't valuable, but they're saying if he can get 15 carries a game, he could be right there with Jahmyr Gibbs. That's what I heard that today, and I was like a little surprised, but we'll see. I'm big on him. I have a ton of shares of him. We got a Westbrook, Caleb Williams throwbacks, Joe Melton Green, non-rookie. He's playing for the Cowboys now. Jalen Hurts, Beck. I've had to get him in some really deep rounds. Why are these backwards like this? A guy I took for the first time last night it was today. It was like the 13th round, maybe not quite, maybe 11th, and freaking Chris Godwin was still there. I know he's not supposed to play until October. There's a Tank Dell. I get that, but holy cow. Let's just say it's even late October. You still get November and December out of him, or at least, a few weeks. He's got to perform, right? That's a real, what if he comes back early? I think Chris Godwin has fallen so far because of fear of injury. Now, I didn't see we have a stack here. I didn't see a numbered card in that. I haven't seen any of these yet. It wasn't just Chris. There were some other people that told me the same thing. I've seen it on message boards too that says, oh, there we go. Oh, they're cool too. Hunter Henry at a $3.99 for New England. Jason, there you go. Did you message my brother, Jamie? I'm in a guillotine draft tonight. 14 teams. Guillotine. Is it cool? Jaden Daniels. There's a Shador. Oh, and then Browns. Oh, here we go. Tony Pollard, patch card. So a numbered card and a patch card in a blaster that's more affordable than most of the other retail products. I can get behind that. I know that some of these aren't great patch cards, but in reality, that they actually really do well at shows and online for sales. It's not like they used to be. There's a Michael Williams. He got paid. Let's talk about that in a little bit. Now I lost my train of thought. There's an Egbuka throwback. Dude, he's another one along with Travion Henderson. I saw him go in the beginning of the 5th round. And again, a lot of that has to do with McMillan getting injured. Just the Bucks getting a lot of traction. But Egbuka was starting out in the 9th, 10th, 11th round. Jeez, he's moved up to today was the earliest I've seen him taken. In the 5th round, beginning of the 5th. There's Jalen Warren, Kyle Van Noy. Oh, these are the ones I already went through. Okay. Right? That's the first one. Okay, I already went through these. So we got our patch. We got our, just going to make sure. Yeah. We got our patch. We got our numbered in that blaster. I heard a take on this today on Good Morning Football. That it was from the old Dallas, I think, linebacker that's on Good Morning Football. I forget his name. I don't love the new host, but just pretty much saying how Hendrickson, he might be happy he got he didn't get an extension. He got a raise essentially. He got a bonus. They made him $30 million. He could have just said, I just want the franchise tag numbers, and he would have gotten $10 million more. He didn't get an extension. He's an unrestricted free agent next year, but he is, I think, 31 years old. He will not be with the Bengals next year. I can guarantee you that. That's why they drafted their first round pick to replace him. But I kind of feel for him because they told him 2 years ago, listen, play your heart out this year. We'll get you paid. There was a promise that he would get paid, and that's why he was upset. And they're like, we want to see you do it again because he was like the sacks leader 2 years ago. Last year he was second, and they were like, sorry, we don't have the money. We paid everyone else. Cam Ward. There's a Shador throwback. I like that one. They're not in the hobby, so that's kind of nice. And there we go. Micah McFadden for the Giants at a $4.99. So not only are they numbered parallels, but they're different. This is stars. This is swirls. You know what these remind me of? Unparalleled. Or some of you may know it as in basketball. They do these a lot. It's called Revolution. Revolution has a lot of those, I think it is. But this is like unparalleled. I like these parallels a lot. May have to pick a few more of these up. I'm not going to lie. I do have some more, but not many. I wanted to see how it was first. I also picked up some... this came at Chris's recommendation. I picked up some Elite Megas. Now, they were a little pricier. Zay Flowers zoned in for the Ravens. Finally have one share of him. Those green are cool if you get them in rookies. RJ Harvey, been drafting a ton of him too. If I go wide receiver, or running back, wide receiver for my first 2 rounds, RJ Harvey seems to be the guy that keeps falling to me. This guy too, Amarian Hampton, he still hasn't signed. Big Show Tootin. There's been chatter that so it's Travis Etienne. Who's the other one that had a really good season last year? Tank Bigsby. There's been conversation that Tank Bigsby might get traded. Tyler Lockett. Yeah, Chris, I don't disagree. I mean, look how cheap we were able to do some of these teams. This is another one flying up on the draft boards. Getting drafted at times ahead of... So there's Nico Collins, and then there's someone else there. But Jaden Higgins jumped ahead and is like the number 2 now. Travis Hunter with the throwback. I like it. Joe Burrow. Yeah, Chris, I like the looks of the inserts. I'm wondering if... A great running back class this year. I'm wondering if... Donovan McNabb. If you can get these in numbered versions, that would be really cool. Oh, did I? And you said you have a spot for me. Did I not sign up for that league yet? I have to do another account. Although Yahoo will let you, I feel like in Yahoo, if you buy a paid spot, they should give you, like, as a bonus, give you another spot for an unpaid league. So if you guys use Yahoo a lot, it limits you to 8 leagues. But if you do their paid leagues, they don't count, right? Like, so I have like 20 paid Yahoo leagues. These are not best ball. This is going to be the year where I'm like going nuts on Sunday mornings because you have to change your lineup. I do use Fantasy Pros to help out with that. There's a Shador. But it's still a lot of work. You still have to go through and manually change everything. It's going to be a year for me. Sundays are going to be fun. Oh, and Chris, were you saying these are worth the price or the Elite or both? There's another Jaden Higgins. Hey, Joshy Poo. Celebration. I like that one. There's an Egbuka throwback. I really want to see a throwback number. I wonder if they have them. James Pierce. Throwback Caleb Williams. My man Eli. Well, you know, Chris, I usually do a ton of leagues, but they're best ball, so it's like set it and forget it kind of thing. You don't set it even. It's just it takes your best lineup. But the most I've ever been in was 15. I'm gonna have that many paid leagues that aren't my regular leagues. There's a Tyler Warren. Seem to be getting him if I don't go tight end early. Ashton Genty throwback. Did an auction draft this morning and Genty was the guy I paid up for. But here's what's crazy. No, this is last night at an auction league. this is what I love about one of my favorite things about auction leagues is, and I was talking to Doug about this yesterday because he's in our Dynasty League, Abdul Carter. Every single draft is different. Every single one. It never fails. You can't count. You can have a strategy. You can go into it. So we were talking. He was like, once a player gets above like $40, he's like, I don't like to bid on him. Armand Membu, offensive tackle, at a $3.99. This is another one of those swirls. So generally, like, just to put it in perspective, most of the top running backs from like Barkley, Gibbs, Henry, and Bijan are going between like $50 to $60 in most auctions I do. Give or take, depending on. Here's an Achan, dude. The patches have been nice too, like different looks on the cards. This one's a Stars. Chan from Miami going out to Jonathan Thomas. Cool card. But last night, for whatever reason, Jamar Chase went for like $73. Bijan went for like $76. So I start hanging back. I'm like, dude, they're like, sometimes if you're in an auction, they'll set the bar real high right out of the gate. Ty Felton. And then like guys get worried because they're like, uh-oh, like these guys are going for a lot. I better get a good one early. So I let it go. And it was wild because guys usually nominate like all the big names first, but there were some big names sitting there, and guys are spending a fortune on like T. Higgins, $40-some. I'm like, all right, let's roll. But it created all these deals at the end. The one thing I get worried about in auctions is don't leave money on the table. And you also don't want to, like, you got to find that sweet spot in auction. I'm telling you this, but guys, if you have not done an auction draft, just go do one. Put $10 on Yahoo. They have them on Yahoo. You schedule it out. It's so easy. They fill automatically. Go do it. Just do their prize leagues. It is so much fun. It's like when I tell you guys to go do a card show, you have to experience at least once, set up, or go to them. I feel that way about auction leagues. And the problem is, though, once you do auction leagues, it makes the snake drafts less fun. Because it's just like I've always said, you just can only do so much in a snake draft. Yahoo said I was an idiot pretty much for drafting Egbuka a round early. I'm like, he ain't coming. I was the first pick. I'm like, it was in round 6. I'm like, he ain't coming back to me in round 7 on the swing. He's just not making it in 24 picks. So they're like, you're an idiot. I'm like, well, it's a snake draft, so if you want somebody, you got to go get them. Where in an auction draft, if you've never done them, you can just go spend $150 on 2-3 guys and then work your team around it, which is what I generally like to do. That's a cool throwback, Barkley. Rashee Rice, he's still going high and for a good bit of money in drafts for the chance that he could be out 6-8 games. Our first dart, there we go. McMillan, they're saying him and Bryce are going to have a year. Bo Nix, league leaders, Allstott. I think Bryce Young might be my sleeper late round quarterback. Like, even in Superflex leagues, it might be one of those guys where I won't take one right away, and then as soon as I see Bryce Young getting close, just take him as my second. Here we go, to $2.99, Aeneas Williams, another type of parallel. Arizona from the mini. You guys feel free. I know I'm talking a lot about fantasy. I obviously sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't all the time. I probably don't sound like I know what I'm talking about. Here we go. This guy's climbing up draft boards. Austin Eckler. Now that Bijan or Brian Robinson is gone. But anyhow, guys, chime in. Give me some fantasy takes. Tell me what you're thinking. What are you liking in fantasy drafts this year? I know a lot of guys don't draft till like this week, next week, because they don't like to put themselves in a position. Oh, nice. 2 throwbacks. Shador and Jackson Dart. I love those. In my opinion, those are ones worth grading if you think it's going to get a real high grade. Because I feel like the pop count on them will be lower than like their base rookies. I don't even know anymore about grading. I keep hearing a lot of negative things about people taking forever to get cards back. Maybe if you send Jackson Dart cards in now, you'll get them back just in time for when he's starting. You know what I mean? Last blaster. Hopefully, as football season approaches, we get more chatter in here. One of the things I worry about is that Whatnot, with their flipping the screen and going to the next channel and the next deal, maybe has made people have less desire to chat. Maybe I'm just annoying and nobody wants to talk to me. Oh, how do we not talk about Taylor Swift engaged to Travis Kelce? It's like they're setting up for a big... I don't know. I'll keep my thoughts to myself. I don't want to... I hate when the Bills get all the chat like, oh, the league's set up for Josh Allen, so I better not say anything about the Chiefs right now. I'll wait till the night that I'm really bitter about a Bills game and really drunk and then go on my tangent. You guys are my therapy during football season. Jackson Dart. We have Nico. I have been fading Nico a bit. I just don't know what that line's going to do. I get a ton of CJ Stroud late. He's just going too late to not try to grab. Another Ibuka. Sam Darnold. It's cool he's on the Hawks. A Janty rookie. Caleb Williams. How about that kicker from Hawaii that taught himself? That's true, Jamie. I appreciate that feedback. I forget. Another Shador. If you just want their base rookies, this is the way to go. I mean, although Score Hobby's not... Scatabo. Score Hobby's not even super expensive. There we go. Ty Felton, another rookie. This one's going to be the Stars at a $4.99. Card looks sharp. So it has been one numbered card per one patch per. I think it did say there are autographs. I'm not sure though. McMillan throwback. And it's going to be a Koopa Cup. But on the Rams, it doesn't say traded. So he's still in the Rams. So weird too because like Sam Darnold's on the Hawks. But he's on the Rams. So I'm not sure why they picked some and not others. Rebel for Cowboys. All right, not bad. I like doing 4 or 5 blasters. I don't want to do a full case of those, although it is kind of fun to search for the numbered content. I mean, the stuff looks good. Look at the numbered cards that came out of blasters. You don't see that. We'll review it clearly at the end, but... Did you pull an auto? Okay, so they're in there. Chris said he pulled one out of the... I got these Elite Megas. We'll probably do one in a mixer soon, or 2 in a mixer. I don't know. Like, it's Megabox Parallels Lime Green and Teal Matrix. Look for Megabox exclusive Lavender Parallels in Spellbound, Field Vision, and more. Oh, so you can get Spellbound and Field Vision Parallels where they don't have those in the hobby. Oh, good one too, Garendo. Dude, although I will say this, when they got Brian Robinson, apparently he got jumped on the depth chart by Brian Robinson. Rashad Bateman, Big Ben, and Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase, Rookie Prism, Legacy Update. Travis Etienne, I think people are sleeping on him. I think he's going to have a year. I know that Tootin's there. I know that there's a Najee rookie. Numbered out of 199 too. He is supposed to possibly be ready for week 1. But as I listened today, they were saying how Amara and Hampton has done enough to prove that he should be like a heavy used back. You got an auto out of Select? So they are in there. Just very hard to pull. Nico rookie. Ellinger, Lamar Jackson, Nick Chubb. I have a decent amount of shares of him just because he's going so late. Houston really doesn't have anyone starting for him, but I heard today like that's a bad. I don't know if I agree with it, but they're like that's bad. 44 out of 49. Deontay Johnson cut today by Cleveland. Is this dude's career over in the NFL? I mean, just just not finding a home. I mean, in honor of Taylor Swift getting engaged, is it more like me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me situation? Here we go. Trey Lance, Prism Black, rookie. Russell Wilson, Chris Godwin, Chenault got cut by the Bills today. Another nice Jamar Chase rookie. Oh, is there one back there too? No, that's Pitts. Mac Jones, Devonta Smith, and how about Kyle Pitts? Rookie numbered out of 199. Nice one there for Atlanta, Jason Franklin. See, and then your second to last pick. He went how many rounds? He went that late? Well, I'm assuming all of our hits are in the last 3 packs because we haven't had one yet, which is really weird. Getting me a little nervous. There it is. Ooh! Ooh! I saw who it was. There's a Chuba, numbered out of 199. I took my first share of him finally this week because I was like, I have no Chubby. Devonta Smith, rookie. Jalen Waddle, rookie. Amon-Ra St. Brown, rookie. And how about a Trey Lance, numbered out of 99? Is he going to get a chance somewhere? Will Lance get a chance? Had a great preseason game. And then just kind of simmered down. But for the Niners there, goes out to Brad. And the Chuba here for Carolina going out to Jonathan Thomas. Wow, so you got him in the 14th round. Zach Wilson there. I don't know that I've seen him go that late ever. That's awesome, man. Mac Jones. Trevor Lawrence, rookie. Trey Lance, rookie. There's another Chuba. Oweh, Brevin Jordan, and how about my man Kenyon Drake on the Raiders out of 50 to Kyler. Totally certified, which is now like a retail only set. All right, last pack Mojo. And we'll do a full recap. And then we're giving away our week 1 pick'em spot, which tonight for the 2018 Obsidian, we're going to give away 2 on that. There's a Kyle Pitts Clear Vision rookie. Evans. It's going to be an Ian Book Timeless Treasures out of $3.99 for the New Orleans Saints, Alex Regal. A lot of patches and a lot of numbered content, though. Nico Collins and Bateman. Were there no numbered in that? Oh, no, the Chuba was in the last one. That's not always the case. All right, guys, let's recap here for a minute. Some of our non-numbered cards. Trey Lance, rookie. Jamar Chase, 2 Prism Jamar Chase rookies. We had the Hunter, Dart, Shador, and Shador throwbacks. Dude, but listen, here, this is something I didn't notice before. One of these is gold and one's silver. I don't know if you can see it, but you can right here. One's gold, one's silver. I'll have to look at all the throwbacks and see how common those golds are. Silver, 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 silver. So kind of cool there. So a gold, I don't know how common the gold parallel is. There's no indicator on the back that it's like a prism or anything like that. Same card number. But yeah, one is definitely gold there. So who got the Browns? Joseph Taylor, you might want to check that out. Then our numbered content wasn't bad. Chuba out of 199, rookie. Kyle Pitts numbered out of 199, rookie. Deontay Johnson numbered out of 49. We had the Najee Harris, a rookie numbered out of 199. Ty Felton, rookie out of 499. Arnaeus Williams, the 299. Armand Membu out of 399. Micah McFadden out of 499 and Hunter Henry out of 399. Parallels are cool. I want to see some lower prints on those. eBay 101. Timeless Treasures Ian Book out of 399 for the Saints. Cooper Kupp swatch zoned in for the Rams. Austin Eckler zoned in for the Commanders. Devon Achane for the Dolphins. Stars. Zay Flowers swatch and a Tony Pollard spots. Heard today Tajay Spears is going to be starting the season on the PUP list, so it means he'll miss at least 4 weeks to start the season. We have 2 autos here, but this is all getting sleeved up. And then our autos were Kenyon Drake out of 50 and a Trey Lance rookie elite auto, turn of the century out of 99. Not bad for a little cheapy break. I like them. We're going to continue to try to do the multi-year PYTs so that we can... What I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to give away two pick'em spots. I'm going to give you a bonus one, all right? 2 pick'em spots here. We're only going to do one. $50 credit to the winner of the week 1 pick'em. 2 pick'em week 1 spots. Min rule 5. Good luck to everybody. We're going to throw in a bonus one here. It's deuce 5s. Hard 10, if you will. Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks. Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks is going to be John Stevener and Jonathan Thomas. So I did create a picture here. I have, for the fantasy, I have that on my list, or literally right here. And I was making a write-up for it. I was doing this, though. Why did it not do a picture here? So they made me, I'm trying to do like a write-up for the week 1 pick'em, but for now I'll just do it on a piece of, actually we'll do it on. Week 1 pick'em. And we're going to actually do this, I think, the old school way. And just send me the picks. I don't know if we're going to use an app or not. So it was the Packers and the Seahawks. John Stevener and Jonathan Thomas. The 101 wall's up. What are you talking about? It is. Dude, I have never, ever failed you guys on a fantasy league. Ever. I always stand my ground on that. I'm excited to do it. It's just, I'm putting keepers in for Dynasty. I've had drafts. It's getting done tonight, though, I promise. No, I don't have 5 minutes. Headway. Time to meditate. I have to do the fantasy league. Chris says I can't meditate. I don't meditate. I don't know why it does that. All right, guys. 5 o'clock. Obsidian. See you then. Peace.